Hello everybody and welcome to Battletech Advanced universe. So I was playing the extended 3025 Commanders edition back in the day, and I thought, well, I'll try the Advanced universe. Full disclosure, I haven't really played this at all. I played maybe one mission. So remember, I'm a casual gamer, so this is what it's going to be like for somebody who's played Battletech about 4 years ago. With the Commanders edition and trying to get back into it a little bit. And I did read some stuff, so I kind of know a little bit about how to start out, but that's about it. So we're going to fumble through this together. Start a new career here. All right, so I'm going to probably try to keep this difficulty probably around standard, I think. So let's see, contract payments normal, experience. Let's see, we're gonna try to balance this a bit. It says a total multiplier obtained for all your difficulties can never be higher than 1 or lower than 0.5. So I'm not sure where we're going with this, but if we get all of them to 0, normal scaling, or well, we don't want to go faster scaling. Shop selling prices, normal, scrap value, normal. Slow. I'm gonna get this all to about, was there 5? Only 5. Okay, difficulty, just trying to balance it out. It's 0.4 and 0.1, and this is 5. Slightly more if we don't reduce the upgrade. If we try to get it all to no effect. We have to do easy here, maybe. Is that what it wants us to do? Just to check it. Yeah, there's easy. That's a -1. So that's kind of where we are going to be targeting here. So I don't necessarily want to be MC2 easy. Starting mechs and planets. Maybe go with Steiner. Not too much difficulty there. If we want to bring some of the other difficulty back, probably just drop this down. The commander experience, I don't care as much. Let's see. Mech recovery chance, 50%. And then if we drop that down... Oh, it didn't do much, did it? We'll stay at 50. I'll get back to you on this. Okay, so we're going with friendly fire buildings only. I guess we're going to reduce the Argo upgrade. This is just trying to get it to a 1 multiplier. Initial enemy scaling is normal. Going on Steiner. I guess they have a fire doctrine of kind of in-your-face type of mechs. Firepower and armor to start out with, I guess. Advanced mech warriors... often. We'll see them quite often. Ronin is 20%. You can see some of the other things. Things I've changed to normal mech warrior exponential progression here. Slow multiplier. So the exponent, which, yeah, here it says XP cost per level, and then how much XP they actually get, I think, from their missions. Lethality is normal. Scrap 15-15. We're gonna go with enemy scaling normal. And that looks like about it. We changed the parts to 4 to kind of balance out the difficulty there to start. Okay. does take a long time to load, and with the BTA Advanced, there's a little bit of lag in the game I noticed. Even though I've got a good system that should be able to handle this, in general, it just takes a while to load this stuff. So be patient, especially if you have an older system, even though it's an older game. They've done quite a bit of work on this. All right, so I heard they get some kind of passive backgrounds and things. Yeah, so background. Let's see. I think that my person here, well, we can edit their appearance thing. So we're gonna go with a he, not a they. He.
I hear. Yes, Commander.
I messed with this before, so I kind of know a little bit about what I'm looking for here.
Yes, Commander. Ready for orders. I'm your spaniel. Ready for orders.
I think we're going with Rick.
Waiting for orders.
Just because Rick Grimes from Walking Dead, I like him. What's Mr. Bean doing there? I didn't even notice that before. Let's see. Want somebody that looks pretty cool. This guy looks pretty neat, but I mean, where's his face? It doesn't look like it matches quite well. He is a commander. There's a lot of pictures here. I think we're going for piloting. I'm gonna make a pilot guy that's just really fast with his mech and do some pretty crazy things. Somebody with either a helmet or an epic beard. This guy looks like he's got a pretty epic. Oh, that's a little too epic. He's pretty good. I like him too. This guy. Oh, he looks pretty tough too. He's even got facial tattoos. This guy's even got scarring. That's a pretty epic beard. I like his beard. He looks kind of like a villain. And I think we might go the pirate route. So looking for somebody that looks like a little bit of a piratey. He does look pretty piratey. He kind of does too, doesn't he? I like him too. That's a little bit too handlebar-ish for me. I do like that hairstyle. That's pretty tough. Viking. He looks pretty extreme piratey. She'd be good if I was running a female character, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Wouldn't mind long hair on a character. You know what? Well, this guy looks like he might be somebody warrior style. Somebody who's fallen from grace. No, that guy's pretty neat too. Boy, I've got some hard choices here. There's William Riker. Oh, let's see. All right. Yeah, we're going with this guy. Let's see. Nuke. I guess we'll just name him Obsidian. After all, Dr. Obsidian changed his name. Jensen Harrison. Zachary Craig. Brennan. That sounds pretty piratey. Brennan Zhang. There we go. Alright. I'll go to the Draconis Combine as his background since it's got pilot and guts. I like pilot and guts. Bounty Hunter. Maybe Smuggler. That's pilot. Off-world Smuggler. Probably get some discount. No. Sensor range. Let's see what some of these others are. I haven't even seen these too much passive. Look at the bottom here. +2 accuracy at max range. Aerospace pilot. 5% sprint speed. Officer trainee. Probably gonna be resolve. Yeah. Racer. But +30 to their unsteady threshold at any mech. That's piloting and guts right there too. I don't think he looks like a racer. Gains a very slight called shot bonus. Um, I do like the sensor range, but if he's in a faster mech, he might be able to detect things a little sooner. I think... Yeah, let's go with Off-World Smuggler. All right. You would not have made it this far without these people. The BTA crew. Original Adventurers. Up engine dropship makes the dropship a little bit faster. Airdrop beacons, I think, brings in some tanks and things. Astral Mech gives us an extra light mech, which is nice. This man's tank. Wrangle a tank, a bonus tank. Let's just say we had a really good luck with an old mech. I hate having a gunnery so low, though. Okay. So here we are. And I think we have to pass a day to get our first thing. But let's take a look at our first... Well, let's just get our... Yeah, mech parts here. Strafing run comm suite. Number of strafing runs. You can call in an aerospace strafing run on a designated flight path. Strafing runs attack everything in the flight path, including allied units. Whoops. Yeah, calling strafing run cost your mercenary unit 35,000 per wave. It's pretty nice. A bunch of LRMs. Be nice if we had some. Standard equipment there. Some ammo. Medium lasers are nice. Jump jets, heat sinks, small lasers. MGs don't care too much about. Got a rare weapon, AC2. Which is, yeah, got pretty good range. Or sniperish, weak sniperish gun. Okay. Not bad. Alright, let's check the barracks here. See what we got for people. Pretty good guy here. Here's Obsidian. And we're going to rename Mason's Marauders. No, we need to update that too. Let's go ahead and customize the company. And we're going to go with Obsidian Knights. And let's see. I noticed, like, so the mech colors don't quite match up. We need a little bit piratey style. We're going a little bit pirate. I like the crossed axes there. Let's go with gunmetal. We can always change this a little bit later too. This kind of... It looks nice here, but I think I did this and it was just bright blue, like didn't quite match the style. So maybe we'll just go with silver. Accent is black. We need a little bit of color maybe. Go with the off red. Not much color there. We'll get more color as we go. Maybe we'll get a black or dark gray. Yeah, there we go. Kind of match our symbol here a little bit. Okay, back to the barracks. And we're gonna check and see what we got here.
Waiting for orders.
Dud. Man, he's way up there. Grants a 10% damage bonus and +1 accuracy to attacks with ballistic weapons. Supercharged. So supercharged with ballistic. Then he's a standoff type of guy with his bulwark.
Waiting for orders.
Max is a battle lord of the supercharge as well.
Ready to get it on.
Now Obsidian's all the way up there with piloting already. So we're gonna make sure we level him up.
Orders. Receiving you.
Revoste. Target prediction. Okay. Less accuracy, we're gonna need that. And +2 initiative.
Waiting for orders.
T-Bone is a phantom. Blur your mech signature so you gain evasiveness. So he's a fast guy too. Alright, with Obsidian, let's see. Sure move at mech pilots, or mechs piloted by this mech gain +1 evasion after moving. If the mech cannot sprint, jump, or charge, it also gains entrenched. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll go with sure movement. Then the question is, do we want to go with guts? Probably not. Gunnery might be better. Or do we want to mess with sensors and tactical stuff? Because here, we can make sure we get sensor lock. Master Tactician, I think. It is... Yeah, I don't know all these yet. You know, I'm just pretty new at this game. So, multi-target. We eventually want to get him into a light mech or a medium mech. Let's see, guts, shielded, damage reduction. Get him in close, shield him. Successful melee attacks might be nice. Ooh, a brawler. Grant 35% bonus to kicks, punches, and DFAs. And then finally, if you got that far down, damage reduction. Well, we definitely want to get his gunnery skill up right now, so we'll go ahead and stay with gunnery. Okay.
Training complete.
All right, we got a new mech coming in as well, but we also have this option to do this other mission, which isn't here just yet. So we're gonna pass a little more time. There we go, live fire. We're gonna accept the invitation. We're probably not gonna do it though, because I did that before. It's just a training mission. We'll take the crate, see what we get out of this. Swordsman. Federated Suns medium battle class mech. An ER large laser, extended range large laser, which is nice for snipage. Small X pulse. Multi-missile launchers. Okay.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright. And then we want our mech too. One more day. I think or two. There's our mech.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So we got a Panther. That's interesting. Alright, now we can see what mechs we have. Got a crab. I like crabs. They work pretty well. A Commando. Light mech. 25 ton. I'd rather have the Panther, so that's a candidate to switch out there. Hornet, which I'm not a big fan of Hornets, even though they have jump jets. Another Commando. We've got two Commandos. We've got the 1D and the 7S. Looks like the 1D... 7S does a little bit more, has a little more firepower to it. We have a Hunchback. And the Swordsman. So we need to send one to storage. So I'm thinking we'll probably send this light mech to storage. Yeah, we'll send that storage, put the Panther in. Alright, let's take a look at our mechs then. We definitely need to get the Argos upgrades going too. don't know what our current drop is. Weight limit on the drop. But to get the Lance A slot 5. Oh, okay, so you get increases Lance to slot 5. Slot 3, drop tonnage. Increases the ability by enabling Mech Bay 2 tab. Increases the drop limit. So I don't even know how much we can drop right now. Alright, we want to get this though. We need the improved conduits and structural repair. So we need to get structural repair, improved conduits. We've got a ways to go. We'll do the cheaper stuff first. 10 days.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Alright, back to the Mech Bay. So here's our crab. Crab is... that's what he looks like there. Not bad. Let's take a look at him. Okay, a couple large lasers, typical, small laser, medium lasers, pretty good. He is very efficient there. Myomer. He actually has punch actuators too. His heat sinks in his leg. He's got a core 250. Let's see. How do I just check his armor here? By mousing over? There's got to be a way to check his overall armor. $720. There we go. I should be able to see it here somewhere. Ah, okay. Durability, that mouse over durability. 720. Well, yeah, there's lots of room for that to improve. So I'm going to take a look at this and see if I can make some adjustments. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how I do with it. Okay. Few changes. Remove some heat sinks because the heat efficiency is so good for this thing. Even when it does an alpha strike, it still dissipates 48 heat per turn, so it's really overloaded with heat sinks right now. In fact, I might be able to even remove some more heat sinks if I really wanted to and get that down even more. Not much space for hard points. I mean, I could put another laser here, move the small laser down, and drop another medium on the head if I wanted to. But already you can see we're losing heat efficiency. So I think we're going to go ahead and just keep these for now. And we're going to validate. Go ahead and confirm that for 2 days.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright. Next we got our new Panther that we just got. So we're going to take a look at him. It's got a lot of ferrofibrous armor, which is pretty cool. Oh, on that crab, by the way, I upped his armor, like almost maxing it out. So he's going to be our tanky guy. Let's see what I can do with this thing, if I want to do anything. Okay, so switched some of this stuff up. We added another large laser, dropped off the LRMs here. Added in a small laser. And dropped a couple heat sinks, so heat efficiency is not bad. We'll definitely alpha strike it and heat it up, but I think we can manage that fairly well. It does enhance our close range a bit, and I maxed out all the armor too, so it's going to take quite a few days to do this. We're going to not be able to do any missions for a little bit here. But we're going to go ahead and keep going down the line and see if we want to make any major changes. We'll check out the Swordsman next. 40-ton mech here. I want to go with the lasers. They got a little bit better accuracy if possible. This has got an AC5, which is hard to hit with early on. Bunch of missiles. He's got his medium lasers there. I don't know. Again, I don't like the Hunchback getting into a fight with just this terrible armor. Probably drop the heat sink. Could probably leave the heat sink on there. Let's take it off the legs though and see if we can't fix some of this armor up. Especially here. What's it telling us? We can't drop a heat sink. We gotta have 10 heat sinks. I would hate to drop off the medium lasers. This thing would be pretty weak without those lasers. I could put small lasers on, but or switch this to the AC2. Or an AC, yeah, the AC5. It's just so heavy. 8 tons. Well, we could drop the LRM, I guess. If we drop the LRM, that'll give us back 2 tons, 3 tons with the including the ammo. So we'll drop that off. As I said early on, I don't want to have mechs that suffer all kinds of internal damage. They're all maxed out. Oh, not there. Okay, slightly. Slightly. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Again.
On it. I'll let
Swordsman and Hunchback are not going to be very different, I think. So he's got his AC-20, which is, you know... He's got a good punch there. Let's see, he's got slots for some lasers if we wanted to switch the AC-20 off. That's 14 tons right there. Endo steel, his jump jets, of course. He's Hunchbacks. I mean, when they hit with that AC-20, they're just so epic, you know? I mean, he's got a light engine here as well. Jeez. Imagine if we took that off. It would only add a couple tons. We switch the AC out, AC 20 down to the AC 5. We could save 6 tons. Let me see what I can do with this thing. Okay, so we upgraded here to a small X-Pulse laser rather than the small laser. It gets multi-shot here and it has a +2 accuracy. Put in a large laser, switched out to the AC5 because we're not going to hit with that thing very much at all. Put another medium laser in, and yeah, I think our heat's manageable. We're a little bit more durable because, again, buffed up all the armor. It has that endo steel, which is going to be nice. Adds exactly 14 endo steel slots to have your internal structural weight. So that gives us much more firepower here, especially at the medium range, which is what we want with this mech. Again, this is going to take forever to get all these things back online. Alright, checking out the commando here. Commando has streak missiles, which I don't like very much. ER medium laser. Okay, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Probably don't need to make too many changes to these just yet. This commando's a light mech. I'm not really interested in changing that, so we're going to have to go through and bankruptcy projected. Yeah, don't worry, we'll do missions very soon. And then the Hornet, I don't think we're going to be able to make any changes to that either. It's just going to take too long to swap stuff out. We need to get going. Medium laser, small laser. Why, they just don't hit worth anything, do they? Narrow profile's kind of nice. Okay. So there we go. It's gonna take 25 days to get everything back on. We need to get our crab up first. Let's see. We'll manage our tests and see if we can't bounce these up. We want to get some online. 15 days for the Hunchback to get on, but the Hunchback is going to be a major player here. So, yeah. That's what we want. So we can probably go 4 days. We'll have a small lance to be able to do an easy mission. We'll have our heavier mechs here. And then the other ones will take a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and pass some time here.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Yeah, financial report comes in 26 days. Okay. Yeah, we need to confirm Merc News subscription here. Reputation with Darius is now, we're now allied. I didn't know that would ally us. Oh, I guess it's just to get the news. I was going to say, what's going on there? Okay, so they are all indifferent towards us at this point. 24 days till bankruptcy. Okay, so now we've got our swordsmen up. Unfortunately, none of our pilots have sensor lock, which is going to make things a lot harder for us. We do have target prediction, which is not bad, so we need to get him in there a little bit early, but it's going to take resolve to use that. So we need to get somebody with sensor lock eventually. So maybe Peach can run that up. I don't know of anybody else.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, maybe we'll just run Peach down that route so that we can get sensor lock and then have him take care of that. Probably. We'll think about it here. All right. Don't have any money for the store. Lots of missions to do here. Of course, we're going to do some of the easier stuff. Destroy base, we'll probably pass on that. Definitely straight up battle would be nice. We need to watch out we don't take on pirates. We need the money. This is pretty good here, too. We get a little bit higher job payout because of our faction reputation. Defend base is maybe tough. Straight up battles are going to be good for us. Solo duel. Pays well. All right. Well, thanks for joining this episode. We will kick this off with episode 1 coming soon. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.